But, like, what are we gonna vote? I don't know what to vote!
Wait, Sigma.
Huh? Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. So, last time we couldn't figure out the passwords. We got, like, all the bombs deactivated, but we don't know where the number 0 bomb is, and that's because I did not have the right, I didn't have the right password. Now, turns out I actually do have the password. I'm not sure if... Oh, damn it. It's going to take me back here. Hold on. Okay, so we're jumping back to the office here. And turns out I apparently already have the password and everything. And I know this because, like, I went and I looked around and everything. And finally, I didn't look up, like, exactly what it was supposed to be. But I decided to, like, look up, like, where I was supposed to find the answers. And it turns out that these passwords that they gave me before were actually correct. And I don't mean like Akane Kurashiki, like for example, it's not Kurashiki and Jumpy Doll like I thought. It is what Luna first gave me, which is GTF DM 016. Either that or it could be 016, like as in like O like the letter, so maybe that's the reason it didn't work. And then the other password is supposed to be the MILKEV 0LI. But I get an error. So what could that mean? Give me just a second. I am going to be right back because either my game is glitching or I have the passwords wrong. So give me just a second to double check. Okay, so if you find the two-headed lion, key to gate 1. That must be the ID. I'm wondering if maybe I put in the password wrong.
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
So I'm going to skip ahead just a bit here and see what she says.
You must be...
Remember, I was about to die, which I need to remember.
Should you encounter a GTF DM L016...
I forgot the L! Okay, that's why. I'm sorry, everybody. I actually would have figured this out like 2 episodes ago if I hadn't forgotten the L. God, I feel so stupid now. Well, actually... Oh, whoopsie. I was gonna say, like, I should just have hit the touchpad, but... Oh, well, doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut back to the password, so be right back, everybody. Okay, so this time, we actually have the password. GTF DML 016. Yeah, now I've actually got it this time. I fucked up before. I fucked up a lot, as you guys can attest. God damn it. Okay. Cross our fingers, everybody. Let's hope. Yes! Accepted! I did it! I don't know what I did, but I did it. And now I'm going to get this ending, I'm guessing. Which, I don't know whose ending this is going to be. This is probably going to be either... Well, this has got to be Phi's ending. Because Luna is, dead already. Wait, hold on. Captain Kidd. I'm horrible at circling that. I'm going to try that again. There we go. Captain Kidd was something, something, something. That's the only thing out of all this I actually see here. The reason I pick up on Captain Kidd is because I've been recently playing Persona 5, and yeah, that was one of the main characters' personas. The largest exhibit of something, something, something. Artifacts from the shipwreck will Captain Kidd. Wow, this is a lot of information. I'm just gleaming public and raise awareness of something something. This is like if you look through, and I'll point some of these out to you, like you know, public and raise awareness of artifacts from the ship, Captain Kidd, like I mentioned before. Yeah, there's a bunch of little messages in here, and I'm pretty sure we'll figure out what these mean in about a minute. Fi, come over here.
What's wrong?
I got in.
What? How did you figure out the login?
I don't know. I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this.
Yes, it does. It's all connected with the jumping and everything. You sure? It might.
What?
Look, just forget about that. Come, take a look at this.
Sure, fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind?
No! This is a little more important right now, because if you remember in this timeline, the AB gate is open. Someone opened it, which I'm guessing it was K, because he can get out of his armor, which we found out in his ending. Because he got the key, most likely. At least that's my guess as to what happened.
Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Because I just knew how. Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes. But no matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Yes, it's so difficult to satisfy her. Oh. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
The deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start?
I have no idea.
Looks like there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, Can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
Yeah. I gave her what she asked for. GTF DML016. Her search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Fi opened one. Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So was GTF DML016 a golem's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do.
It must be a golem's ID, but I mean, like, who? Who could this be? I mean, like, my first guess goes to if Luna was a robot, maybe her. But that's just a guess. I'm not sure.
Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
Oh my god, I was right. That is Luna. Luna's a robot. A really hot best girl robot. Honestly, here's the thing. Here's let me spell this out for you. Just because I have confirmed that Luna is in fact a robot does not mean she is any less best girl. In fact, it means that I can have risk-free fun. I know that sounds horrible, but if Luna was cool with it, we could have so much special time without having to worry about her getting pregnant. At least if she has genitals. She might not, which would be very weird, but if she does, special time ahoy? Maybe? I'm not really sure how robot sex would work. Either way, Luna's still best girl.
Yeah.
Luna, yeah. Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT.
It's this special artificial biological tissue, what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you.
Yeah, because we can't, because Luna is one of you.
See, right in the middle.
I see.
I get it. Okay, think about it. I'm guessing Fi's gonna come to the same conclusion. So see, right in the middle of you two, I think he was going to be pointing out not Fi, god dang it, Luna to us, because there was me, Alice, and Luna in that room.
Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game? Also, how could she die if she's a robot?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Currently operational? Executing special mission? Luna wasn't actually dead. She could probably remove the bracelet at any time, because she could remove the bracelet at any time because she's not alive, because she doesn't have a heart, there's no pulse. Oh my god. And the reason she kept voting ally was probably because she genuinely did want us all to get out, because it's probably part of her special mission, but I like to think that Luna was one of us and that Luna is a person. I'm sorry, I know this like contradicts that, because like, oh, she's a robot executing a special command, but she said and did good things. That does not mean that she cannot be a bad person. I just don't believe it. She's a good person, and she is one of us, and I accept her. You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? Do you think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something?
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
I don't know what that is. That's like on the tip of my tongue, like I know I've heard that before.
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot.
That is actually an interesting experiment. Maybe that was the whole point of the Ambidex game in the first place, maybe. I don't know.
That might almost explain the whole game, actually.
Were they... Oh my god. This facility obviously isn't under Free the Souls directive, but... maybe whoever Zero Senior is, he was doing the same things as Free the Soul is, but instead of using clones, he was using robots. Like think about it like this. Free the Soul wants to, like, purge the soul and, like, you know, become one with the ether or whatever it is you think that they do. But here's the other part of it. Here's the other important part of it. If Zero Senior was trying to do the same thing they were, because Free the Soul is trying to basically make a new race of human beings to populate the Earth after we're gone. And it looks like the same thing is happening here, but he's doing it with... Zero Senior is doing it with robots. And the reason Free the Soul wants to stop them is because they know that, like, basically they're trying to do the same thing, but with robots instead of clones. That's my guess anyway. I'm not positive, but that is my guess. Anyway, let's keep going.
Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
It's kind of like the Chinese room.
Yeah. Luna is the girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say...
It's just a possibility, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
Huh. When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
Right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Gollum in the pantry, you said... With Gollum in the pantry... You said something about how this game might be some sort Sort of like the Chinese
I don't
room.
know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Ah, because you got information from a different jump, I'm guessing. Like you just knew it?
Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, said the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Executing special mission. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Luna's
Do you
dead.
think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Oh my god. Oh no. Don't tell me I put my faith in Luna for nothing, because it's possible Luna put Quark inside, like, the machine. Like, you know, in, like, the treatment room. And she may have handcuffed 1010 and Clover and killed them. Oh god. I don't want to think Luna's capable of that, but at the same time, I mean, like, she is a robot. She will obey her directive. Oh god, I think I'm right, and that makes this all the more horrible. Of course! Luna's the one who opened the AB gate!
That might not be the only thing she did. Look.
What do you
Look
mean?
at the last 3 digits of her product ID. And where have we seen that before?
016. I don't remember where I've seen that before. 016. Oh my god, I guessed it before I even got the confirmation. No! Best girl, no! No, I don't believe it! Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and 1010?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
Yeah, crew quarters, of course I remember. Yup, Luna's gone. You were right.
Yeah.
Why? Why did Luna? Why would Luna?
I trust him.
Why?
5 minutes
But-
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
But Luna said something about falling in love with Sigma again. Like, seriously, like when we were in like the mechanical room, the golem room, she specifically said, "Oh, I think I'm falling in love with you again." And oh, I mean, like, I don't know what's going on. Oh god, I mean, like, hopefully this will explain it, because I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped.
I'm guessing this might actually be Luna's ending, and that Phi might be the final ending.
If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Yeah. Right. Off we go then. Oh, crap. That was a huge revelation I was not expecting. I mean, like, I thought Luna was a robot. Because here's the thing, in Zero Time Dilemma, Sigma alluded to it, because he's in that game too. Sigma alluded to the...
Hair detected. Please retry with valid partner.
What? Oh yeah, forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AB room.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
Yeah, go.
But like, what are we gonna vote? I don't know what to vote!
Wait, Sigma.
Huh? Luna?
1 minute remains until Ambidex game
So-
polling closes.
So hold on, so she wasn't... Oh my god. So she wasn't the one. She wasn't the one who is voting. Oh my god. Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna
She's
here?
probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How's she going to vote?
Betray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking that? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
It might.
Have you totally lost
What?
it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I don't know what to do.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I mean, it seems like no matter what, we're fucked.
And I trust him.
She trusts me.
2, 1.
It doesn't matter what I choose. It's not good. We'll just go with ally because I don't know what else to do. Okay, I was wrong. This is the last voting session. I thought last time was going to be the last one.
Has been completed.
Oh, man.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I'm sure they will.
For your participation, Ambidex gates now opening.
Hey, Sigma, are you insane?
It wouldn't matter if I chose Betray, I wouldn't make it anyway. If she chose Betray, like, you know, and I chose Ally, we lose points, right? If I choose Ally, then we also lose points because she'll choose Betray.
Why the hell did you choose ally?
Wait, we can talk about that later. Right now, she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then, oh my god, I think she also chose Ally by defaulting. There it was. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have voted.
Then she let the system vote ally for her?
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game
Oh
will
god.
now be.
What is gonna happen here?
Please direct.
Right, the
Yeah.
results.
Let's go have a look.
Here we go. Justifying me. What is it? Oh yeah, they're dead. They're dead. We can all get out now! Myself, Fi, and Luna. We can all get out. Oh my god.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
We can leave. Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized. Well, I mean, they're already dead, so it doesn't really matter. And we know the rules. And again, 5 of them are already dead. I don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off. Oh, he'll be alive! Oh, good!
Yeah, that means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright, what do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What? You're kidding, right? Were you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? I can't just run off and leave him here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought she was gonna leave. And Luna too, right? She's executing a special mission, so, like, what would that be?
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Again.
Star keys are...
Doesn't matter, because we already got 9. Fi and I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was a magenta pair, just like before, but Fi had changed to a red solo. It didn't matter, though. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door, and we'd have to play and we'd never have to play another AB game again.
Alright, Quark comes first. Let's go.
Yeah. She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Still, the big question is, who killed Alice? I do wonder if it was Luna all these times, because in the other timelines that would actually explain it, because Luna wasn't dead. Luna couldn't have died. Damn. And we know Dio was the one who killed the old lady, so... Huh. Plenty of food in the pantry. Oh, and that's right. I think in this timeline we don't know where Quark is. Here's the room I hate so much, where I rage so hard, and now we're in the rec room again, where... Oh, they're dead. They are definitely dead. That's unfortunate. Our Golem friend, Cockney Golem. I guess we gotta go to the treatment center, because that's probably where Quark is. That's my guess, anyway.
Sigma, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
Yeah. According to the map, there's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? I pulled it and it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look. See the lock? Yeah.
Actually, I wonder if in all the other endings, Luna got up and was active, and the reason things happened behind the scenes was because Luna was there to make them happen. At least, like, that's what I'm now guessing. Who the hell opened it, and how?
There's only one person who could have opened it.
Luna.
Alright, let's head in.
Right. What the heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
Whatment pods? Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them, and suddenly I realized exactly how to operate the pods. It was strange. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself I didn't actually know.
One of them is lit up.
The one on the left. Is it being used?
Glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Now let's
Yeah.
crack it open. And I know who we gonna find. Quark! He's alive! But 1010 is dead, which makes me sad. Our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse.
This is it.
Quark's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp, unconscious, but he was alive. Pa's display had given us a little information on his condition. As far as I could tell, he'd been given an anesthetic, which put him to sleep.
Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Where is Luna? Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too? Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
It actually is a good chance that that's possible. But why?
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
016. Here's the question. How would Clover know what 016 means? That's a big question.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AB room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she wanted.
That means her alibi might have... Okay, that's a weird... Okay, I'm gonna try and read this. That means any alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
Yes, admittedly, but Dio admitted in the other timeline to killing the old lady. Is that still true, or is that a thing that is not true? I don't know. It could be that... No, because he admitted to it in this timeline. Yeah, in this timeline he said he killed the old lady, so it should be the same one. Weird. I don't know. Let's keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you?
But then why wouldn't she kill Quark? That's the big question. Why would she not kill Quark then?
I admit none of this evidence is conclusive, but look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
Perhaps that is her prime directive, I'm not sure.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
A robot may not injure a human being, or through an action allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Okay, you're right. Let's get out of here.
Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it. You ready?
You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you always say?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
With a heavy, labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Phi slipped through. I followed her through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Inside was a massive lift platform, like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Phi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms.
Huh?
secret was spawned, I spun around and ran. I went back inside.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Sorry, Phi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
No, you don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma, listen to me! You can't do this!
Well, I am sorry, but that is a thing I am doing. Bye, Phi! Gonna get my Luna ending now.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
So I think I'm right. I don't think Luna actually killed them. I think that we're gonna get an explanation from Luna on, like, what exactly happened. But I don't think she killed them because if she is having to follow the 3 laws of robotics, she can't kill any of the people. She's not allowed to. That's why she always chooses Ally. So there's no chance of her, like, killing someone. Oh, that makes sense.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I'll do that. Then again, I have tons of food in the pantry. I'm sure Sigma... Here's the thing, is that since Luna's a robot, I'm the only one down here to eat this food. I'm going to be alive for a long time. Not much to do down here, but I mean... As I said, if Luna has realistic, you know, body parts, robot sex. Robot sex will be fun. I mean... I don't know if that's necessarily what's going to happen, but I mean, robot sex could be fun. I mean, like, we'll have to give it a try to make sure nothing, you know, goes wrong. I am now concerned, but either way, I'm willing to give it a try. I'm stuck down here for the rest of my life with a pretty girl who is best girl, so yeah, I don't have many regrets. I have no regrets. I just read that. In fact, Phi and Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of relief. One of my objectives had been achieved, and a difficult choice had been made. My mind was clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time. Alright, time to go. Luna's waiting. She's gonna be in the bio garden, I'm guessing, because that's where we went to before. I was right. I remember the bio garden. It was interesting. Hi, Luna. I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
All right. We haven't talked here in this one, huh?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history?
Oh, so you are aware that I can jump to different time periods. Well, you must be. You gave me the password. What?
I know what you can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Who told you that? Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
All right. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. I'm betting it was Dio who killed, Luna and not Luna. Might as well start with the old woman. I know Dio killed her. I'm betting Dio also killed, what is this? Who is that? 1010 and, Clover. Although the 016 does make me suspicious. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood splatter all the way up to her elbow, except for a stripe on the wrist that was completely clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No. That's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken her bracelet after someone else killed her.
Then why are you so sure?
Because he confessed. After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait, when did that happen?
In a different timeline. Yeah, I didn't even know that was coming.
Isn't that against the rules?
What rules? Hope you're not going to try and bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it goes against the rules or fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say incident P happens, and after that, the timeline splits into A and B timeline. I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in timeline A on information found in timeline B. After all, A and B came from the same place, P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you end up back at incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with incident P by visiting timeline A or B, then yes, it'd be a different story. I don't know if that'd be unfair per se, but I'd certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. Like you know, the principle of causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio was originally intended to be part of the... I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be part of the Nonary game. Somehow he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how we ended up as Quark's partner. This is just an educated guess, but I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, but I don't know how he did it either. The fact remains that he did it. And from visiting the other timeline, we know that it's because he is a member of Free the Soul. He is the Myrmidon. He hid in the warehouse on floor A and waited for someone to come out of the AB rooms. And someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and came out on her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. My guess is he stabbed her from behind so that he wouldn't get blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. No, wait, actually, he probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB room and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or that he would have to put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back to the AB room that the woman had left. Quark would have still been asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. That actually does make sense. This does raise a few questions, but I'll save those for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure she committed suicide because she was infected with Radical 6. She found the knife, and that's what ended up happening.
All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone. There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
She'd been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she'd found in the warehouse after the AB room moved and exposed it. She took it with her and then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Huh. But she didn't have blood on her hands. Oh, my guess is, with the knife, she didn't get any blood on her hands because it's a bigger object, whereas the scalpel is smaller and would cause a bigger blood spurt. That's my guess anyway, because a scalpel has more precision. Next are Clover and Ten. First question is, who put the handcuffs on them? Oh my god, it's not 016, it's Dio. She spelled a lowercase d, but it's backwards. Oh. The clue is the message Clover left, 016. If you think about it, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in handcuffs. That means she would have had to write with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel that would have been really hard to do that, you know? Why not just use your left thigh? Thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together, and the message got transferred to the right leg. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother to check the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016, she was writing Dio. I freaking knew it! Ah, son of a bitch! She was trying to write DIO. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. Now, about Kay and Dio. There's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay. Here's how I imagined it happened. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. We wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what was coming. So as soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess, he decided to take preemptive action. When we found their bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the light off, and Dio took that opportunity to attack him. Yeah, so in this game, Dio is our ace. I should be aware of, in any game, a character whose name has 3 letters in it. Kay was pretty badly hurt, but he didn't die right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. Like so. Then he died. So that accounts for all 6 bodies, none of them your fault.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, theories.
Yeah, but if you compile it with the inability to kill someone because you are a robot, because of the 3 laws of robotics, unless Luna can break the rules somehow, which I hope she can't.
Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could easily have killed them. You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored, like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio. Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt. The same goes for Kay and Dio. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place. How can you trust a machine?
Because you're best girl. I can trust you because you are best girl. I don't think that's Sigma's reason, but that is my reason. I trust you because you are best girl, and you didn't betray me. You're the only person who has not betrayed me. That's why I trust you.
What?
I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma.
Luna, I have to ask you. Sorry, I skipped that one. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. Eventually, we reached the bench. Sorry. Luna quietly sat down, and just like the last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
You were right. I didn't kill them.
I knew it! Best girl didn't betray me, guys! I knew it!
How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right.
It doesn't matter. Tell me everything.
Well, first, yes. Dio did sneak into the facility. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
It doesn't really sound like sneaking. Sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that. He did get in pretty easily, but that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
Oh, God. So they brought him here?
In a way.
But why?
Because his presence was an important part of Zero's project.
Oh. What project?
I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever.
I've got months. Literally, we got plenty of food. You and I are gonna try robot sex at some point. Seriously. We got time!
Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay?
I would rather go into Zero's plan, but okay, whatever, best girl. I'll trust you, because I do trust you. I do trust you.
Anyway, Dio found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
So why did he come here?
To make sure Zero's project failed. His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put a bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms.
Yep. 5th and 6th.
Counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room would have been the 6th room, and the one next to it would be the 5th.
Right. After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
What were you doing while that was happening?
Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off.
Oh.
Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered.
Oh my God, it made you watch? That's horrible! Also, Dio killed Akane, you son of a bitch! Hope 1010 beats the shit out of you. In the true ending, that is.
Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane?
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
Then Who moved the old woman?
Me.
That's what I figured.
It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
Why did you do that?
Because I was ordered to.
I'm not surprised. What?
Luna, listen to me very carefully.
Oh, old woman, you're Akane, I know you are.
As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the Nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes. Our plan dictates that I must. An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this.
Oh, Luna, even though you're a robot, you do have a heart. They do have artificial intelligence because that's a very big thing. That's a very important thing because it forces us as human beings to ask a very big question. When someday, I have no doubt, we will create artificial intelligence, or maybe we have it now and we just don't know about it because the government's way far ahead of us. But the point is that if we have artificial intelligence, or when we do, when is the moment it ceases to be a machine and becomes an individual, a person? Because if it can think like us, act like us, have emotions like us, then what is the real difference between it and us? This game asks that question, and that is not an easy question to answer. Me, personally, I believe everything has a spirit, a soul, or like whatever you want to call it. I believe that we all have something to us. There's more to us than just flesh and blood, or in the case of a robot, it's programming. I think that once a consciousness comes into existence, it is here. Whether or not we view that as such is up to the individual, and I choose to view them as an individual. So, that's just me. I think artificial intelligence can become human, and that's maybe a silly thing for you to believe, but guess what? It's what I believe is possible, so deal with that. Anyway, I love that Luna has these feelings. So the things she said feel true, they feel real, they don't feel fake. That's why I love them so much. So let's keep going. I love you, Luna. You are 200% best girl.
We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it happen?
By the way, for watching this, like when I'm doing editing for this video, remember one thing. The title of this episode must be 200% best girl. Make that the title of the episode, future Hunter of Comedy.
I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure?
We used it ourselves? Like they use it on us? Holy shit!
Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
We are all infected. That means that, oh my god, it's not gonna matter that Fi made it out because she's infected! Oh shit! In anything but the true ending, we are all fucked!
That is none of your concern.
I think it is sort of her concern! I know that Akane can be ruthless when she needs to be. I mean, she was the Zero from the first game and literally got like 4 people killed. Well, 3, because Ace didn't die, but still. Oh god, I don't know. It's hard to believe, but what's weird is that we are currently in the room with 2 best girls. That is so weird.
Your only concern is to follow your orders.
But
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say.
Oh, damn it, Akane!
You are programmed to do as I say.
That's horrible! Akane, you're being a bitch now!
You know this.
Yes.
Good. Now, I have one final order.
Another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them.
Where?
To the room you are about to enter. The 6th AB room.
But why?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible.
Why not just wipe her memories after she puts you in there and comes back out? Why not, like, rewrite her memories to make her believe that? I don't know. Like, that would have been better, I think.
There are some things
horrible,
you
but yeah.
already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
I don't like this. This is a good ending, though.
After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told to. As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated. But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake, so I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
See, here's something I haven't brought up yet because I don't know how they're going to explain this, but, is Akane dead in like the final timeline? I don't know. There's no way for me to know because in the 2 timelines that got us the other endings, which, you know, this one is included with, Akane dies as part of the game. But in the timeline where everyone's currently alive, in the best ending where we're deactivating all the bombs, she's not dead. At least at the very least, we haven't found her body. The bloodstain is still there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she's dead. She could have survived the fatal attack in that timeline. I don't know. It's gonna depend. And you saw the old woman being murdered.
Yes, it was hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed.
Oh my god, you panicked because she was dying and you didn't want her to die!
To think that she would be the first person to come out.
I think Akane planned it that way.
I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her when she'd said she had one final order for me. I didn't understand what she meant. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do.
Yeah, well, she was still being a bitch to you, so I'm sorry. Right now, you are new best girl. You are new best girl, and you are, like, better best girl than Akane was. And here's the thing is, I fucking love Akane, especially in the first game. Oh god, I loved Akane. But Luna definitely is better in my mind.
When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
Oh god, Luna! I think I understand. Everything you did because you'd been ordered to?
Yes.
And it was the old woman who gave you those orders. Then is she Zero Senior?
No.
She's not? Who's Zero Senior then? What? But if she gave you the orders...
She did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
There was someone else?
Yes.
And that person is Zero Senior?
Yes. They worked together to develop the project she mentioned. So I suppose, technically, my orders came from both of them.
Well, we still don't know what this project is that they've been working on, or what they are working on. Is Zero Senior alive, or is he dead? That I don't know yet.
And they were both controlling Zero Junior, too.
Huh.
I told you before that Zero Junior moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me.
But why?
I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
If they didn't want people to suspect you, then why have you moved the body in the first place? Eventually, they'd figure out that the rooms had been moved and that it was in your room.
Then maybe they wanted the opposite.
You mean?
Maybe they wanted you to suspect me.
That doesn't make sense either. If they wanted people to suspect you, why move the room?
You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
So they somehow knew Dio would hide the knife there.
Yes, I think so.
But how could they know that?
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved, which meant that Clover also figured it out. And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover didn't realize that, though. Or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Wait, you were listening to us in the security office?
Yes. That wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching through the security cameras.
Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth, and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie, or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her!
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it, but I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders.
Yes. Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience.
So a minute? She ran out of patience in a minute.
She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun. I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course, while we were fighting over it.
Whoa, hold on a minute. The trigger got pulled in the fight. I get that part. What I don't understand is why it did anything to
You
you.
mean because I'm a golem?
Yeah.
One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die.
That's why you, died? To keep the facade that you were human?
No. I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again. He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders, too. So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off. Whatever
makes
the
sense.
case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me. She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me.
How can you be sure?
When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times.
So it was an accident.
If she'd meant to kill me, Why do all that? After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
To try and restart her heart. You mean the defibrillator?
Yes.
That uses an electric shock to restart the heart, right?
Correct.
So that's why she left?
Yes.
At 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover left the cabin in the crew quarters.
She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio. Yes. I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
And he just watched her go by?
Yes. I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing. But he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
He had to retrieve the knife. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, Assface enters the room.
He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I bet.
It didn't take him long to get over it, though.
Didn't imagine it. Oh. What did he do then?
He'd gone there for 2 reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kay, the yellow pair, wouldn't be able to go through the security door. Right?
Yeah, but he couldn't find it.
Of course. If I had already taken it by then.
Yes. But there was something else he wanted to do, too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was gruesome.
Why did he want the knife? Was it because he'd used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why wouldn't he want anyone to see it?
Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Myrmidons. Which, here's the thing, just gonna say this. If you are a super secret elite group that can obviously manufacture your own weapons, why the fuck would you put your name on it? I mean, like, yeah, he didn't put Dio on it, but he put Myrmidons on it, so that if anyone who knows about the secret organization, like the government or something, found that knife, they could figure it out. Why the fuck would you engrave that on it? It doesn't make sense. I mean, at best, it's better to not have any engraving so people don't know what's going on. But no, we're just gonna put the engraving on it because that'll be smart. God, you're dumb, Dio. Well, like, more like Free the Soul is dumb, but then again, they're cultists, so that doesn't really, surprise me very much.
Yes.
What does Myrmidons mean?
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
Huh. What's it, like a club or something?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know.
It looks like this Sigma doesn't have access to any of, the final timeline that, has the true ending in it. Like, from the beginning of that timeline to the end.
I'm afraid not.
Wait, wasn't he here to try and stop whatever Zero was doing?
Yes.
Then, wouldn't that mean he's on our side? No! Assface is a super assface that kills us many times in other timelines.
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side.
Yeah, you got a point. Damn it, this is ridiculous! I guess the enemy of my enemy isn't my friend, huh?
May I continue?
By all means, keep going, best girl. After he took the knife, Dio rifled through what few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. That was when he found the key to Kay's suit. He didn't seem to have any particular reason for taking it, at least as far as Luna could tell. At 0 hours, 13 minutes, Assface left the room.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover.
Yeah.
He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Dio didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said they began to fight.
What do you think you're doing?
Dio pulled the knife out of his pocket and pointed at Clover's throat. That was when he showed up. 10-10! Oh no!
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, go 10-10! Although 10-10's gonna die here, no! He let out a yell and leapt toward Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife. 10-10 caught Dio's hand with a grunt, and for a moment the two men struggled. Then as the knife edged closer, he wrapped the other hand around the blade and tried to force it away. Oh, damn. But Dio was much younger and stronger man, and the wound 10-10 gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors. He put up a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off, and 10-10 collapsed to the floor.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. About this.
Oh.
How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you going to beat us to death or something?
No. Nothing so tasteless.
What are you going to do then?
How do you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close. Give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
Fuck you! Oh, assface, I'm happy you got stabbed. I'm happy you die in all the other endings too.
And no one came. Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio.
You mean me, Phi, and Kay, right?
Yes, you were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah. Kay had told us about you. We'd also noticed that the knife in Alice's chest had been removed. If we'd have known that was happening in the infirmary...
Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil.
Oh, God. The anesthetic, huh?
Yes. Almost immediately, they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand.
And the word she wrote was Dio.
Yes. As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
So Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with luminol, and then while his back was turned, Dio attacked him with the axe. Dio mortally wounded him, but it didn't kill him, so Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with the spear. Oh, guess that's when we found them.
Yes.
When did Kay get the luminol?
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful.
That's when he found the luminol.
Right.
Damn, that wraps up all the mysteries then. Except for what project Zero Senior is working on.
That happened. Do you have any questions?
Yes, like what is Zero Senior working on? I'm guessing you're a robot, so I'm guessing you're single. That's an answer to that question. So, can we do the robot sex? That is the big question I would want to ask. I mean, like, can we do the robot sex? I mean, like, it definitely seems possible, although I'm not certain. I'm willing to try, though. I'm willing to try for best girl. Well, what do you think? Does a bear shit in the woods? Oh, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
Tenmyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket.
Ah. But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's bracelet?
I told him where it was. Do you remember
When?
when you were in the rec room with Phi and Tenmyoji?
Yeah, he sprayed us with the luminol, right? Sure, I remember that.
Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji, the center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word.
That was the treatment room, right?
Yes,
Where Quark was sleeping?
right. It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
Out of relief, huh?
Yes, the display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
Why was Quark's bracelet off?
I took it off.
How?
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum... Wait, what? What? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters?
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What? We could just use aluminum foil?
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes, like pumping blood. Fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Wait, so you're telling me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic waves your heart sends out?
Yes. All you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet.
And the bracelet thinks your heart has stopped.
Yes.
Holy shit! It was that easy all along?
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off.
I thought that you, like, froze him and then thawed him, because that made more sense with the treatment pod thing. Holy crap, that's... I did not see that coming! Seriously, aluminum foil is some really useful shit! And I just ran out of it recently. I gotta buy more! In case I ever find myself in a game like this. I'm gonna keep aluminum foil in my pocket from now on. Well, actually, it could be bad for anyone who has a pacemaker near me. Never mind about that. But anyway, holy crap, aluminum foil is more useful than I ever gave it credit for. It is for more than just heating my pizza rolls.
Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait, why was Quark in the pod to begin with? And by heat my pizza rolls, I should explain, I don't mean put them in the microwave, that is dangerous, don't do that. But if you put tinfoil over your pans when you cook pizza rolls, then you don't have to clean the pan. You just crumple up the, the tinfoil and throw it away when it's over. It's a lot easier cleanup. Fun fact for anyone making pizza rolls. Now I want pizza rolls, god damn it.
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
I figured. When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
So you carried him to the treatment pod.
Yes.
Were you the one who unlocked the treatment center too?
No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
So it was Zero Jr.
That's right.
He reactivated your body too, right? Man, I don't get any of this. Why the hell did he do that? I guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, doesn't it? Oh yeah, of course it does. So, are we going to... Oh, sorry, I messed that up. I didn't mean to push the button. So, are you going to tell me? Tell you what? Isn't that obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we brought here?
To play the Nonary game.
And why were we supposed to play the Nonary game?
That was part of the project.
Okay. Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that. It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
Why? What would happen if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally killed me.
Then what?
I wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenten died for this project.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was the tubocurarine that killed them. But they were only injected with it because of their bracelets, and they were only wearing those bracelets because of the Nonary game. If the Nonary game was part of the project, then that's one more way it killed them.
I guess, if you want to look at it that way.
I don't know how else I could look at it. Now, about Kay and Dio. Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
And if Dio hadn't killed the old lady, what happened in the rec room never would have taken place, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
So that he could pose as one of the participants.
And why did he do that?
To disrupt the project.
Then why did she let him kill her?
The same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Didn't the project fail anyway? Like, seriously? What is the purpose of the project? Six people died here. 4 of them were murdered one way or another by Dio. At first that makes it look like Dio's the reason they all died, but that's not true, is it? All of them. All 6 of them. They died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say the murderers, were the old lady and Zero Senior, right? Please, Luna, tell me. What is this project about? Who is the old woman? Who is Zero?
Sigma. Would you hug me?
Yes. I would love to hug you. I would love to hug you so much. What? Oh. That is a picture. That is a picture and not like a 3D image. Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. I swallowed hard and tried to rein in my heartbeat, which had suddenly doubled. I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying?
This feels nice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand and began to gently stroke her hair. Huh? Luna! What the hell is going on?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber, but after Clover gave me the tubocurarine...
Oh, okay. I get it.
Does it scare you? This is what I really look like.
You're still Luna. You're still Luna. But this, I mean, you guys are gonna hate me for this. This does answer my question. I don't think we're gonna be having robot sex because you'll probably fall apart during the middle of it. Oh.
I'm a golem. Just a machine.
No, you're not a
A
machine,
jumble
Luna.
of metal and plastic that...
No, I didn't mean to skip that. Damn it. I'm sorry. Just a jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real. You're not pretending. Luna, you're real. If no one else, you're real to me, Luna. You know why? Because even though there are fictional characters in games, they are people to me. I know they're not really people in real life, I know that, but after spending so much time playing this game, learning about you and understanding you, you are a person to me. You will always be a person to me. This is why these games get to me, man. I mean, Luna's a person, no matter what anyone else says. And yes, I know I'm not stupid. Oh, it's just a game. I know it's a game. But the game is making me have feelings. And if a video game is making me feel something, that doesn't mean that that feeling isn't real. Just because the character is fake does not mean that that feeling, that emotion isn't real. I really feel that right now, so deal with it. I love Luna. Luna is best girl. And she will always be best girl. I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time.
Yeah.
Even though I look like this?
Yeah. Of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. You feel so nice.
Oh.
But I think my time is up.
No! What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier about if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr. and I hacked it.
Oh my god! You really are autonomous! You really do have your own... You have your own soul! You're a real person, I told you! I told you all, she's real! What?
Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kei and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself. And I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't.
Oh.
That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is very, very bad. Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous. So we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course. But everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
No! Luna's really gonna die? No! What? Wait, are you saying...
Yes. Very soon now I'll be gone.
No!
Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now.
Oh no! The evil little son of a bitch rabbit's gonna take Luna from me!
Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
No! What? Why?
I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserved this.
The first rule. By inaction, she shouldn't have allowed them to die even though it was part of her orders. No. No, you don't. Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong. I am like 500% on board with you, Sigma.
Sigma, thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you too, best girl. Luna! Luna! It's going to be okay. I'm not gonna let them do this. You're gonna be fine, I promise. Just please don't.
I'm sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms.
No, Luna, no!
Thank you, Sigma.
No!
Goodbye.
No! Doctor? Why did she call me doctor? What? Doctor? What? No! Luna, no! Why do I always lose, best girl? Why? But she couldn't answer. I squeezed my eyes shut and held her, unable to bear the thought of letting any more of her slip away. One last quiet chime, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and the cold pool of tears over my heart. Oh, and that's just the end! Just tear my fucking heart out, game! Fuck you, game! You made me feel this way! You did this to me! God damn it! Luna and... Luna. Tears in the rain. I lost everything. Because now we know Quark's gonna wake up and he's gonna be infected with Radical 6. I know I'm infected with Radical 6, so I'm definitely gonna die. But I could have used the Accelavir to save myself because we didn't find it in this timeline, but the doors are all open, so that would have been fine. Luna and I could have had great robot sex. Good things could have happened! But they didn't. There's only one ending left, everyone. One ending left. I am very quickly, because we are way over time in this episode, I am very quickly going to do this to get the bad ending really quick. Hi, Luna. You look good. You look great, actually. Oh, shit.
Seven.
Oh, man. And I'm just gonna get like a shitty ending, shitty game over ending. Luna! Where's Luna? I leapt out of the door and ran toward the AB room. I thought she'd entered. But... she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left.
Okay, I'm gonna skip as far as I go. There it was. Won't let me go any further. No! She didn't take it?
Doesn't make sense. Why would she show up just when we're about to vote? There was no reason for her to come here if she was just going to default.
Result, please.
Right, the results.
Let's go have a...
I mean, we know what the results are gonna be. She's gonna choose ally. There's the last one. Last time we'll get to see the screen. They're already dead. They are already dead. I chose betray, and she chose ally, so now we can't leave. Oh wait, no, I can leave, but Quark would die here.
Or subtracted accordingly.
Well, Quark actually already has 9, so won't this achieve the same ending?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically, and the other 6 got penalized.
Yeah, we know that already, though.
5 of them are dead already, and Quark's bracelet is off.
That means that all the penalties are meaningless.
Yeah.
We still don't know why Luna showed up, though. there's no reason to come here just to abstain.
I can only guess at her reasons, but I'm sure it was part of some plan.
A plan for what?
Who knows? So what do we do now? Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave?
No, we can't. We still don't know if Quark is safe. No way am I leaving before we find him.
I agree. I hoped you'd say that.
So you're going to stay?
Of course. Let's get moving.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Gonna find all the dead bodies again. I actually wonder if both choices lead to the same ending in this one. There's my Cockney robot friend, but he's out of commission. Oh. And they're dead in the rec room. You know, we never did figure out the mystery of if the ninth lion ate the sun, did we? Huh. Shit, he's not here either.
This is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into.
And we haven't seen Luna either.
Yeah.
Where the hell did she go? We were standing there trying to decide what to do when we heard a voice echo through the facility.
The number 9 door has been opened.
Oh shit! Who opened the door?
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
What?
No, that's not possible.
What's not possible? She only bit her lip and said nothing. It was all too soon. It was over.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game.
Well, couldn't have been Luna. I mean, Zero Senior maybe? He may have just left? I don't know. Was the only other person who could be here?
Participation. As the game is over. Escape, please.
What? What just happened? It's all over now, isn't it? We're stuck here forever.
We should go back to the Floor A warehouse. I need to know if the door actually opened or not.
With that, she was off. Yeah. With a sigh, I followed. Can't just look at the door and tell if it opened or not.
True, but the projection should tell us.
What? Status, game fit. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Luna and Quark escaped?
So it would seem.
Why? How? Almost as if on cue, the screen flickered. Zero Jr., what are you doing back? I didn't expect to have to see you again!
Well, long time no Zero. Remember your old pal Zero?
You!
I'm guessing somebody's hoping for an explanation about what the diddlyo just happened.
Yes, please.
Because we're such great friends, I decided to make an exception and descend from on high to give you the 4-1 run. Aren't you happy?
God, the rabbit puns. I'm gonna punch you in the face again.
So what's this explanation you've got?
Well, let's start with little Quark. He was given an anesthetic that put him to sleep. While he was out, Luna carried him through to the other side of the number 9 door.
But how did she open the door?
With Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny. It was still in the infirmary. Remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
So I was right. Quark had 9 BP when the second round ended.
Yeah.
Yep.
But didn't he get penalized after the third round?
Yes, he did, but a penalty can't take away your points. Just your life.
Well, that sucks.
The needles popped out and so on, but the points stayed the same.
So Luna took Quark to the door.
And since her bracelet was already off, she wouldn't have to suffer the penalty.
No. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
All right. She's a golem. Ah, damn.
Alright, I think my tape is through.
Okay, well, I've got some questions for you, buddy.
Not you.
Well, good thing you guys don't have questions for V. That guy's a jerk.
This isn't the alphabet.
You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to jump around like that. I mean, 6 people just died here.
It's not really a big deal. That's just how you humans are, after all. So, as long as you make it, nothing else matters.
What?
Am I right?
No, you're wrong!
Screw with us.
It's cool. It's cool. I know you gotta act tough. I mean, you chose betray. That means you don't trust Luna. Right, figures? She's a golem. She might even be a murderer.
Well, we know she's not a murderer because we did the other ending.
That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it? You see, it's all about you.
Well, we were gonna go save Quark. That is a thing we decided to do.
Haven't you thought about how sad you've made Luna?
What?
Well, looks like my time here's just about all used up.
Wait. I still have questions for...
No, I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I waited once, and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it.
What?
After that, I'm going to make sure to value my time.
Tortoise and the hare.
Alrighty then. I'll see you when I see ya.
Well, that was a weird, like, obscure reference to make with the tortoise and the hare, but I actually gotta say, that was pretty creative.
Have a nice trader.
I actually think now I have heard all of Zero's phrases at some point. For a few long moments, Fi and I just stared at the spot on the wall where Zero had disappeared. Where had Quark been? Who had given him an anesthetic and why? We had no idea who'd killed everyone. And Zero Senior's identity, as well as the purpose of the Nonary game, remained a mystery. Well, yeah, well, even with the other ending, we didn't get what the mystery was. I still don't know. As for our futures, what are we supposed to do now? I hadn't meant to say the words out loud, but there they were.
The tortoise won because he kept going even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time after all. We'll give the dead the closest thing to a funeral we can manage. And when that's done, we'll start looking. Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
That's actually a good thing to figure out. I looked at the fire in her eyes and nodded. If nothing else, at least we had a purpose. You know what I just realized? I still don't know where the number 0 bomb is. I don't know where the number 0 bomb is. I thought that was a thing that I was gonna figure out in, like, the Luna ending. Oh, shit. Well, apparently I just know where the number 0 bomb is gonna be now. No idea how that happened. But this is unlocked, so I am guessing that more than likely the next, it's either going to be one episode, because we got one more puzzle room to get through, I know that. So we're looking at, like, probably only a couple more episodes of this. Wow, but we have come a long ways, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, we have come a long, long way. We have discovered so many mysteries. So many people have died. So many people have died. And now, it's time for us to get our happy ending where everyone survives. I have earned it. I have earned it. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Appreciate you sticking around with me. Oh boy, this is a long episode. I may cut this into 2 episodes because this is almost 2 hours long of a recording, and I'm not sure how much of it I can actually cut, so... well, either way, I will see you next time where we will finally get to the end of this mystery, or we'll just get to the next puzzle room and try to figure it out. So, thanks again, and I will see you next time, my beautiful, beautiful viewers!